Now is that going to go any further than the track I just did? No 7.5 tonners, no stopping for 1.5 miles. And 60-mile-an-hour limit, or 19. I don't know whether I went wrong to start with. Oh, it's I might have gone wrong to start with, although this is saying ah, now look at this. Now this is the kiddie. Again, if it was only bike friendly. What are you doing? If you indicate, you know what I mean? People will know. Oh, Christ almighty. Someone overtaking a cyclist. Well, according to Google Maps, this is the start of Winnets Pass. And then it throws a spanner in the works. Perryfoot Sparrow Pit. Let's go this way then. Well, I think that might have been Winnets Pass, that little bit there. So the fastest section so far, Winnets Pass, 60 mile an hour, but about 1.5 miles long with loads of cyclists and cages. So that was it really. That's all the places I looked up and saw snippets of videos of and thought, oh, I'll go and have a look at that. Look at that. Tree on hill. It's a tree on hill. Everyone else is like, no, I'm gonna grow up next to the road just down here. No, I'm gonna stand up on a hill. I'm gonna be a beacon of hope for trees everywhere. There he is, look. Got to give way, we've got to make a choice. Not many people going right, but there's not really anywhere to, it's a thingy and a thingy. It's all a bit large up here, a bit large. Don't want large, want little roads. Is what we want. And that's a bit gravelly. So let's see where that little road up there goes to. Might be Edale. Oh, look at that. Just spreads out before you. Bit streets of San Francisco, this. A lot of humpity bumpities like that. Look, see, that was out the seat, that was. Monster of a house. Oh, look, is this... this is where I just turned around, didn't I? So I've done a circle. Done a circle. And if you're watching this for the V-Strom XT, then just a little bit, that's gravelly and horrible, just a little bit of information on so far with the fuel. Since I last filled up, I've done 160 miles, and that's average 62 miles per gallon. And since I left home, I've done 345 miles, which is average 61 to the gallon. So if you're buying the V-Strom to be very frugal on fuel, and that stinks of cow poo-poo. Yeah, if you're buying the V-Strom for its frugal abilities, then I don't think that's too sorry for the shit I put it through. You know, I do some rather high revving overtakes and some hard acceleration and riding, not as hard as some, and harder than others. So yeah, it's not just ticking along like this, 40 mile an hour, 6 gear, you know, using nothing to create those mileage figures, because I have had a trip of can't think what the Blind Veterans Run was, it's got to be 200 miles, 250 miles, something like that, and kept it about 70 miles to the gallon. So that's the difference with me being on my own or with a Harley. Let me past. I thought there was going to be another dead end then. I found a few. Oh, left or right? Oh, left. It's like Groundhog Day. I just keep coming back to this one junction. And where should we go next, Mary Hen? Let's go back this way, but this time we'll go to whatever was that way. That was Perryfoot. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll get around. Do you get around? Yeah. Around the same area again and again and again. But it's quite lovely. I can't take that away from it. It is quite lovely. Everywhere you go, you know, it's quite. Whether you want to cruise along or risk your licence. Either way, it's stupendous. Some might say would you say a mini version of the lakes? Oh, pizza on the floor. Would you say mini version of the lakes? I don't know. The lakes, by the name and by the way it seems like there's a hell of a lot more body of water, hell of a lot more bodies of water. Whereas you've got a few reservoirs up here, man-made puddles. But yeah, road-wise and is there an und? Road-wise, bit Lake Districty. Not so many ups and downs. Bit more, a lot more flatness to it all. Oh, that's horrible. El Capri. Traction engine in there, amongst a plethora. Would that be the right word? A plethora of junk. A lot of shit on the road as well. But where does that go? Worm Hill. Worm Hill? Worm Hill. So we go Worm Hill. Worm Hill. Yeah, Worm Hill. We're going to Worm Hill. Well, I'm going to Worm Hill. You're just watching on the camera. Or you're not. I might edit this out. It might be such a failure that this footage is never seen ever again. Oh, there's a Smalldale sign there. So if we come back, we'll go Smalldale. I'll take that wide, get my trailer round, obviously. Oh, got more choices. Worm Hill. Well, that's where we were going, Worm Hill, so Wormdale. Where's that going though? Tideswell Lytton Mill. I just don't give it enough. Seems to want a whole lot more stroke than the 750. Fuck that. That'd be one for my old woman. That wouldn't scare the fucking shit out of her. That's alright, love. Stick your face into the oncoming traffic, and if we hit anything, you can protect me. Holy shit, the people things do. What? The things purple do. I'm murmuring about going back to that mill. I think I should. Should I? I don't know. Shall I? I don't know. About turn here, I think. Oh, that's far down. It took me by surprise. Are Livy, not all that wander, are lost. See, that's me. I'm wandering. I'm not lost. Just I don't know where I am. Well, I do, Lytton Mill. It's Lytton Mill, isn't it, in the Peak District? Millersdale. It's Lytton Mill, no it's not, it's fucking Millersdale, you twat. Right, I want to go in here, like this, like that. Oh, shush. Oh. Right. Take my key. This isn't going to be all that, is it? No, it's not. That's quite beautiful though, isn't it? Oh, fuck it, let's have some water and a packet of crisps.